What's going on this week in Nerf?
Welcome to This Week in Nerf, your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. I'm Adriana, and this week we have a lot of leaks to talk about, a lot of new releases, lots of stuff going on. But for now, I'll release the kitty and hope she doesn't tear up my chair again. Be good. To the news. And first, we have Taffy showing off his new blaster that just released, the Skewer. Take it away, Taffy.
At long last, the caramel-designed Skewer is finally out of beta and ready for a full public release. This funny-looking talon-fed T-pole blaster has a funny rod running through the center of the plunger like, well, a skewer. Chrono testing from Silver Fox Industries has yielded numbers in excess of 200 feet per second on an SF25TC and a 30cm Kuryaka barrel. This is about the same amount of punch that you'll get out of an equivalent Talon Claw, but with a much easier prime thanks to the T-pole. You're able to spend more energy actually priming the blaster and less trying to grip your pump grip. Hardware kits are live on Captain Slug's Etsy. That's right, Captain Slug has graciously agreed to be a hardware distributor for this blaster, and I cannot thank him enough for doing this because it made beta testing go so much more smoothly than if I would have had to make all the hardware kits myself. I just do not have the same infrastructure that Slug does to produce hardware kits, prints, everything in the quantities that he does. So from the bottom of my heart, Slug, thank you so much. You played a big part in making this thing possible.
Like Taffy said, the Skewer is available pre-built from Silver Fox Industries in their usual array of color options, or as a hardware kit from Captain Slug soon, and just as fully open source in multiple file formats on Taffy's Google Drive. The link to all of that is in the description. There are a whole bunch of new releases for Adventure Force coming up pretty soon, so we'll talk about the ones that are not released yet and will be available at Walmart soon. Mongoose Jake got the first look at these blasters. So first up is the Equalizer. This is a 4-shot top prime Springer. And for a little blaster, it actually seems pretty good and not a bad value. It comes in a 2-pack for $9.95, and they hit about 65 FPS, according to Mongoose Jake, so that's not bad at all. What's surprising about these is that it does not use a smart AR. There's a rotating plunger tube inside, which is a really interesting solution to that problem. Next up, the Thunder Shot. This is Busby's first Hammer Prime blaster. It is an 8-shot revolver, and the ergonomics for this are a little weird. The blaster is pretty huge. Even with adult-sized hands, it seems really hard to reach both the hammer and the trigger at the same time with one hand. And yet, the grip is also kind of small at the same time. It's a little bizarre. But performance is there. 67 FPS with the included darts, again, according to Mongoose Jake. And that's only $10. Not too shabby. And then there's the Tetra Shot, which I did not expect to be as impressed with as I am. This is a pump-action, chain-fed blaster. It holds 48 darts in a chain of shells and comes with 98 darts, so you just get a lot. It's not a shotgun. It seems like it should be, since each of the shells is 4 barrels. This is a bizarre blaster. It fires one at a time with the rotating plunger tube, and then priming will automatically advance the chain once all 4 of those barrels are spent. There's no extra controls, which really surprised and impressed me. It will skip shots and can jam if you prime it too quickly, but if you're reasonable, you'll get 70 FPS. That's pretty great, and for only $25, and I'm excited for that one. And more Adventure Force releases, this time from Dart Zone. These are all available right now at Walmart.com. First up is the Matrix Fire and the Monolith, now available at Walmart for $29.97 and $34.97 respectively. Coop says the Matrix Fire does suffer from some feeding issues, but it hits 85 FPS out of the box. And we have already talked about the Monolith in a previous video, but this 40-round ball blaster is now available for purchase at a price that totally kicks the Percy's butt. As well as those two blasters, the Conquest Pro is available for purchase as well. A bunch of people have already received them. That's $40 at Walmart. There's a little bit of problems with this blaster, but it's not the ones I expected. I expected there to be feeding issues with that weird turning mechanism, but no, that works fine. Apparently the mag retention has a little bit of troubles with talons. If you slam fire, they can get dislodged if you're not gentle with it. But Reddit user Indigo Whiskey reported they were able to fix this with just a stronger spring in the mag retention slot. A bunch of Nerf Roblox listings have shown up on Amazon. There's the Shark Fin, the Pulse Laser, and the Jailbreak Armory. And all three of those, and Adopt Me Bees, have been reviewed by a GameSpot author's 3-year-old, which I think is the perfect place to get reviews, honestly. So the Shark Fin is a fin-primed Mega Blaster for $25. It has a 3-dart Smart AR, and the 3-year-old loves the Mega Whistle. Who wouldn't love the Mega Whistle? Mega is awesome. Sounds are cool. It's a no-brainer. The Pulse Laser is very odd. It's essentially a Strife for $40. Comes with a 10-dart mag. It's semi-auto, and even though it has 2 huge barrels, it doesn't fire from either one of those. It goes through another barrel in the middle. I don't understand why. And this one is too large for a 3-year-old. I guess that makes sense. And then there's the Jailbreak Armory Set, the 2 little hammer prime pistols. 2 of those come together for $20. And the 3-year-old says that the orange is better than the green. Why? Because it is. Orange is better than green. That's just rules. And now it's Fortnite time. Microshot's Wave 5 has leaked. That'll be $65.99 for the complete set. Of those, the new one that I noticed is the Yonder, and you can get that one alone for $11. It's kind of cute, actually. I don't know if it's $11 cute, but it comes with a little crown. Adorable. Also leaked is the Fortnite Heavy SR. I speculated a little bit about it last week, but now photos of the blaster on the back of the BAR box that's now in Walmart confirm that it is a bolt-action Mega Springer, not a flywheeler, despite the descriptions last week. The distribution site listings range wildly in price between €55 and €74, so who knows how much this is going to run you, but it does seem like a really long blaster. And it's the first time we've seen a 6-round Mega Mag since the Centurion, and I am super excited for that. And a little bit more from Hasbro, the Recon Mark III, the Recon that I don't think anybody asked for, means that Modulus is still alive. The price is unknown, but these will be an Amazon exclusive. It includes the Modulus ESC mag stock, a 12-round mag, a recolored strike and defend shield, and the Stealth Ops barrel. I'm not sure why there's a Mark III of the Recon, but here we are. The time has come. Rapid strikes. Another leak in the Hasbro department, the Elite 2.0 Ace. It is a Jolt with storage for 1 dart. It's coming in a party pack with 10 of those and 20 darts for maybe €44. You never know with distribution sites. Those can always be higher or lower than the actual price. The listing also says that it comes with visors, but that seems unlikely and is probably mistranslated. We have better photos of the Ultra Select. According to Nicholas LaPlante, this is going to be $84.99 CAD, and it appears to have 2 mag wells side by side, and we're pretty sure that pumping the foregrip will select which mag you fire from. It comes with 10 normal Ultra darts and 10 of a different color scheme and tip design, which is probably the Ultra Pinpoint darts that we leaked earlier in the year. The Magic Dart Loader, aka MDL, is the newest mag loader on the market by Create with Ezekiel. It's 160 Singaporean dollars at createwithezekiel.com. And it's pretty cool. So there's just a tray at the top that you drop darts into, you turn the crank, and it'll load Talons, Katanas, or Adventure Force Pro mags. It is not advertised as a speed loader, but it can load 15 darts in 12 seconds with an optional table clamp, and I cannot wait to try this out. The JSPB Battle Planet G5 is coming soon. It releases sometime in 2021. It says 7, which I assume means in July. It's a pullback Springer pistol with an internal RSCB magazine that holds 5 short darts. You break it open and it loads from the front. It gets 90-ish FPS with the short barrel or 120 with the long barrel. And it pre-orders for $80 and retails for $100. It's a pretty cool looking thing. Kuryaka has created another Daybreak cage, this time for the Dart Zone Cage Standard. It's $25 for a printed cage and a pair of Daybreak wheels. They should be compatible with most Dart Zone flywheelers like the Spectrum and the Corner Shot, and I think that's pretty cool. The Dart Zone Mark II speed loaders are not sold in Australia, so Sampling Monkey designed their own. It's a pretty cool design. There's no spring in it at all. It just travels down notched slots in the side of the mag. And it's such a clever mechanism. It also has a Male holster, and there's a long, somewhat untested 12-dart version as well. You can find that on Thingiverse. And for our main story, we have a leak of an entire new line from Nerf, DragonPower. Chicken Master 99 posted pictures of 3 new blasters on Fuzzy Walsh Industries Discord: the Skyblaze, the Ember Strike, and the Fire Shot. And it's pretty sweet color scheme. The photos are a little bit low res, but the shells are really pretty, and it kind of seems like a rethemed Rebel line almost. Each of these also looks like they'll come with enough darts to fill them twice over at least, so that's awesome. Let's go through them one by one. First up, the Fire Shot for $9.99. It's a single shot, pullback style night finder kind of deal. I love it. The colors are so cool. The scales, the ridges. I wonder if those things underneath will hold darts or not. I guess we'll have to see. It looks pretty sweet. Next up, the Skyblaze for $20. It's a bow. It's a bow. I love playing with bows. The Stratabow is so much fun to use. I think this should work pretty much exactly the same. It looks like it holds 5 darts in a smart AR style system, and I am so looking forward to playing with that one. And lastly, there's the Ember Strike for $30. This is the big one. It's a 8-shot pump action revolver and kind of looks like a bigger Rebel Guardian crossbow mixed with the Swarm Fire, but it looks so awesome. Definitely like one of those Chinese style dragon float things, just so long and narrow, and this is such a cool line. DragonPower. I'm looking forward to it. And now it's time for the mod of the week, and this week it comes from Amanda Nexus with Alana. This is a knockout with some homemade enhancements. There's huge barrels have been added to the front, as well as a wooden stock and a frame on the rear. It still shoots Rival, which you can ramrod through the barrel, but they've also handmade shells for elite or half-length darts to reach 100 FPS, which is not too shabby, kind of impressive for lots of barrel and not a lot of volume. It looks like it's fun to use and doubly impressive to make this with just hardware and no 3D printed parts. Excellent job. Thank you for sharing. And that is all the news I have for this week. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, the links to everything I talked about are down in the description, along with the like button, the subscribe button, and all those other YouTube things. Whew, there was a lot of news this week. New line, new releases. There's some community stuff that popped up last second and didn't get included, but I'll get to you next week. Don't you worry. I'm coming for you. See you in 2 weeks. Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific. Same foam time, same foam channel. Bye-bye.